Lionel Messi will go down in history as the greatest of all time for so many people. Not only because of his individual achievements, but because of what he did at the club level, mainly at Barcelona, and over time with Argentina too. But for a long time, it didn't feel that way in his own country. In Argentina, Messi was seen as the guy who couldn't deliver, the one who could never step out of Diego Maradona's shadow. No Copa America, no World Cup, just lost finals, heartbreak, and constant criticism. It got so heavy that, at one point, Messi even quit the national team. And yet, despite all of that, he came back, overcame the failures, and finally won the biggest prize of all, the World Cup. So, how did Messi go from years of falling short to lifting the trophy with Argentina? Let's start from the beginning. 2006. The chosen one arrives. But not yet. Messi's first World Cup was in 2006. Argentina beat Ivory Coast 2-1 in their opener, and Messi didn't play. But in the second match against Serbia and Montenegro, he came on in the 74th minute and became Argentina's youngest World Cup debutant at just 18 years old. The crowd went wild because everyone already knew this kid was special. And Messi responded instantly. 4 minutes after coming on, he registered an assist, and later he also scored his first World Cup goal with his weaker right foot. A perfect debut. But after that, his tournament cooled off. He started against the Netherlands in a 0-0 draw, and then he was sent back to the bench for the round of 16. Argentina beat Mexico 2-1 in extra time. Messi only played a few minutes, and he even had an offside call that looked wrongly given. Then came Germany in the quarterfinals. Argentina lost on penalties, and Messi didn't even come on. Coach Jose Pekerman basically admitted it. Messi would be the best in the world, but that World Cup wasn't going to be his. 2010. Maradona's Argentina. Huge hype. Brutal reality. Fast forward to 2010. Messi was 22, and he already looked like the best player on the planet. And Argentina also had a legendary number 10 in charge, Diego Maradona. On paper, it sounded like destiny. Maradona coaching Messi at a World Cup. But critics were worried, and they weren't wrong. Maradona had almost no high-level coaching experience. It was more passion than tactics. Argentina barely qualified, suffering until the end, and the team never really looked stable. They cruised through the group stage, conceded only one goal, and won every match. But Messi didn't score a single one. He was still creating, still dangerous, but the finishing wasn't there. Argentina beat Mexico 3-1 in the round of 16, and Messi even got an assist. But then Germany showed up again in the quarterfinals, and this time there was no fight. Germany outclassed them tactically and crushed Argentina 4-0. 2 World Cups, 2 German gut punches, and Messi took heat back home for not showing up. 2014. Messi carries, and the World Cup slips away by inches. By 2014, Messi was 27, right in his prime, and Argentina felt different. With Alejandro Sabella, more organized, more tactical. They had structure and balance. And Messi started the tournament like a man on a mission. He scored against Bosnia, then saved Argentina against Iran with a dramatic last-minute winner, and then he scored twice against Nigeria. 4 matches, 4 goals, and 1 assist. Messi was playing like the best player in the world, period. But as the tournament went on, it got tougher. Di Maria got injured, Messi faced tighter defenses, and Argentina started grinding through every game. They beat Switzerland late in extra time, got past Belgium by the slimmest margin, survived the Netherlands in penalties, and reached the final. And of course, it was Germany again. The 2014 final hurt because Argentina had chances. Higuain missed huge moments. Messi had shots that went just wide. The game went to extra time, and Germany scored late. And then, in the final moments, Argentina won a free kick right on the edge of the box. Messi stepped up. The entire country held its breath, and it didn't go in. Germany won. Messi won Player of the Tournament, but that award felt empty. He didn't want the golden ball. He wanted the World Cup. And it slipped away. 2015 and 2016, Copa America heartbreak, and Messi breaks. Then came Copa America 2015 in Chile. Argentina went deep again. Messi was creating, assisting, running games. But the final against Chile went to penalties. Messi scored his penalty, and then Argentina collapsed. Higuain missed, Venegas was saved, Chile won, another final lost, and in 2016, right away came Copa America Centenario in the United States. Argentina looked unstoppable. Messi was on fire. Goals, assists, masterclasses. They reached the final again. And again, it was Chile. It went to penalties again. And this time, Messi missed. Chile won again. Back-to-back finals. Back-to-back heartbreak. Messi was crying. And after the match, he announced he was done with Argentina. He said his time with the national team was over. The criticism, the pain, the endless finals, it was too much. The return, and the 2018 mess. But Argentina quickly realized just how lost they were without him. Qualification for 2018 got ugly. Messi came back and saved them, including a legendary performance against Ecuador to secure qualification. And then the 2018 World Cup happened, and it was a disaster. Coaching chaos, confusion, bad performances. Argentina drew Iceland, Messi missed a penalty, got smashed 3-0 by Croatia, and barely survived Nigeria thanks to Messi magic and a late Rojo winner. In the round of 16, they faced France and lost 4-3 in a wild classic match. Messi played well and even got assists, but Argentina were simply broken as a team. Another World Cup, another failure narrative. And the question stayed the same. Will Messi ever win something with Argentina? 2021. The curse finally breaks. Before we get to the World Cup redemption, we need to talk about Copa America 2021, because this is where everything truly changed. Argentina hadn't won a major trophy since 1993. For decades, they reached finals and lost. The curse became real. But under Lionel Scaloni, Argentina turned into something new, a flexible, organized unit with an identity. It wasn't just give it to Messi and pray, but a group with a real game plan. New players emerged, the midfield clicked, the defense fought, and Emiliano Martinez became a cheat code, especially in penalties. Messi was brilliant in the group stage, then destroyed Ecuador in the quarterfinals, and survived Colombia in penalties, with Dibu going full villain mode in the shootout. And then came the final, Argentina versus Brazil at the Maracanã. Di Maria scored. Argentina won 1-0. Messi finally lifted a trophy for his country. After so many finals, so much pain, he finally did it. The weight came off, and it felt like the start of something bigger. Finalissima, more proof this Argentina was real. Next came the Finalissima against Italy, Euro champions versus Copa champions. Argentina dominated 3-0. Messi assisted twice. Another trophy, another statement. This wasn't luck. Argentina were the real deal. 2022, the ultimate comeback arc, and then came Qatar 2022. Argentina entered as one of the favorites on a massive unbeaten run. The first match was Saudi Arabia. Messi scored early, and then Argentina lost. One of the biggest upsets in World Cup history. Suddenly it felt like everything was collapsing again. The old nightmare, pressure, fear. Here we go again. But Messi didn't fold. He told the fans to believe, and Argentina responded by beating Mexico. Messi clutched from distance, then finishing top of the group, even though Messi missed another penalty against Poland. In the knockout stage, they beat Australia, but it got scary late. Dibu saved them. They battled the Netherlands in one of the most chaotic games ever, and won on penalties, again Dibu. They crushed Croatia 3-0, with Messi putting on a show. And then, the final. Argentina versus France. Messi's second World Cup final, his last real shot. Argentina dominated early. Messi scored a penalty, Di Maria scored another, 2-0. It looked done. Then France woke up, and Mbappe went nuclear. 2 goals in under 2 minutes, 2-2, chaos, extra time. Messi scored again, 3-2. Then Mbappe equalized again from the spot, 3-3. And right near the end, Emiliano Martinez made one of the biggest saves in World Cup history to keep Argentina alive. Penalties. Argentina won. Lionel Messi, after losing a World Cup final, after losing Copa America finals, after retiring, after returning, after years of being crucified, finally became a World Cup champion. At 35 years old. The story couldn't be written better, even if you tried. That's why he's the GOAT. Not just because of the highlights, but because he always came back. He never let the failures be the ending. And in the end, he won everything. And to top it off, Argentina won another Copa America in 2024, too. They built something real. Whether Messi plays in 2026 or not, only time will tell. Anyway, That's the story of how Messi went from years of failure to finally winning the World Cup with Argentina. Remember to subscribe, follow the socials, and check out the next video. Links are in the description.